Hi, welcome back. Today we're talking about your vision statement. This is one of my favorite topics because I think it's one of the most essential pieces of your brand manifesto. So we're going to cover three things. We're going to talk about what a vision statement is, try to define it as best we can. Secondly, we'll review some examples of vision statements and discuss what makes a strong vision statement work. And lastly, I'll leave you with a key activity so you can begin writing a vision statement that adds value to your brand and helps you build a strong company. As a reminder, your vision statement is a component of your brand manifesto, which is comprised of your mission, your vision, and your values. This is really the foundation and the core of your brand identity and really lays the groundwork for building a strong brand. So let's dig into your vision statement. A vision statement described as your what statement helps contextualize it within the brand manifesto. It describes what you're trying to achieve. If you think about the analogy of climbing a mountain, the vision is really the summit or the peak of where you're heading and what you're looking to achieve long term. It's your goal, if you will. One of the best leading questions that I've heard that'll get you thinking about your vision goes something like, what does real, meaningful success look like for you or your company? One easy way to remember what a vision statement is and how to define it comes from a great book called Built to Last by best-selling author Jim Collins. He refers to the vision statement as your BHAG, your big, hairy, audacious goal. I can't think of anything more memorable than imagining that summit, your higher purpose, if you will, as your BHAG. You may have already come to this realization, but if not, ask yourself, why would I want a vision statement? What's the purpose of a vision statement? Well, vision statements have a proven track record of motivating the success and the drive of businesses. Another great book called Drive by Daniel Pink goes through 40 to 50 years of research and case studies to describe that what truly motivates us and what truly motivates businesses comes down to three things: mastery, autonomy, and purpose. Purpose is your vision statement. Purpose tells everyone within your company, including yourself, why they're getting out of bed every day, what they're reaching for, and how that higher purpose matters to them. Look at this equation. Purpose equals vision equals motivation. A great quote that I think summarizes this from George Washington Carver: when there is no vision, there is no hope. Now that we've learned that vision statements drive and motivate businesses, brands, and individuals forward, how do we know if we've written a good vision statement? How do we know if we've written one that matters? Well, here's a litmus test for you. Does your vision stimulate progress? Does it create momentum and keep people going? Does it get you, the owner, out of bed every day? Does your staff find it stimulating, exciting, or adventurous? And lastly, is your company willing to put everyone's time, energy, and resources behind it? If you've answered yes to most of these questions, then chances are you have a vision statement that truly matters. Let's look at some examples. I'm going to start with Coca-Cola, and I'm going to paraphrase just to emphasize the point. They use the aspirational vision of refreshing the world in mind, body, and spirit so that they can inspire each other to be the best we can be. That feels aspirational, it feels lofty, it feels like a big, hairy, audacious goal. One of the best vision statements that I've ever heard, and I think that the nation, in fact, has ever heard, comes from President Kennedy's 1961 famous declaration. The nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before the decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to home. Talk about a vision. This vision galvanized a nation. It allowed us to reach some of the highest levels of patriotism ever on record, and ultimately, it allowed us to accomplish that big, hairy, audacious goal of putting a man on the moon. Sometimes brands will actually achieve and reach their vision statement. When this happens, they become a fire brand. So I'm going to read some examples, and let's see if you can imagine which company this is. Organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. Number 2, it's our goal to be the Earth's most customer-centric company where customers can find and discover anything they might want to buy online. And lastly, give people the power to share and make the world more open and connected. Did you guess Google, Amazon, and Facebook? I'm assuming so, because these businesses are truly built to last. For the key activity on vision statements, I want you to download the worksheet and answer these 4 questions. What do I want to become? What is my primary future goal? What do I want to achieve and why? And lastly, what is my big, hairy, audacious goal? If you need to, refer back to the litmus test to make sure that you've written a vision statement that truly matters. Hey, we've covered a lot today on vision statements, so if you have any thoughts or questions, please comment, and I'll see you next time.